Hello everyone, happy Valentine's Day. This is a Valentine's Day update for those on the twin soul journey and who are currently in separation. We're going to look at both the divine masculine and divine feminine energies to see the alignment between you. Now, while this is a reading for the collective, the energies will play out differently for everyone, so this may or may not be representative of all divine counterparts. What comes through can be vice versa also, so please keep that in mind. Okay, before we get into the reading, I wanted to share the messages that I got from my spirit guides. Very interesting. And I asked for collective energy. I didn't ask specifically for the divine feminine nor masculine, so just apply this where this makes sense. There is a deep evaluation going on of current life circumstances. So I'm sensing that this is really prompting change, prompting decisions, prompting maybe some purging, prompting communication perhaps. So yeah, a deep evaluation of life circumstances. And the collective is seeing the way through complicated next steps, is what Spirit said. So there's some, I feel it's precipitating change that's going to require some difficulty or a degree of decision making that's a little bit difficult. I asked then, tell me about the divine feminine's emotions. The divine feminine collective has done a lot of inner work, a lot of self-healing, realization of, past stuff, patterns perhaps that needs to be healed, corrected, released. They are maintaining a lot of love. The divine feminine has a lot of love for the divine masculine, which is a beautiful place to be. I just really get a strong, compassionate energy. The divine masculine's emotions, they're realizing that they have caused some pain and hurt for themselves, people around them. Decisions maybe have been not in how do I put this? Not using the best judgment, let's say. That's kind of what I'm sensing from this. They're ready to face fears. They're ready to face their fears. So, this may be fears about the connection. It may be about, things that need to be said. This can be external circumstances, so just understand this is going to differ for everybody. Okay, I asked Spirit to please give the collective some advice for this connection, navigating this connection, and for the group that I am addressing today, Spirit said, through all the hurt, remember to show love and forgiveness. And I know that they know that particular line really resonates with me, because I think that whenever we can come from the energy of being loving, understanding, forgiving, and it doesn't mean, and I even say this in one of my messages from Spirit cards, it doesn't mean you allow people to mistreat you, but it means that somebody had their own lesson to learn in doing this. So just be loving, compassionate, and understand that the result of their behavior hurts them probably as much as it hurt you. So that's a big takeaway. Then Spirit said, I specifically said, listen, we're not going to have a timing card war with this reading because everybody's on a slightly different time frame. But Spirit did say spring is going to be an important time. There is going to be a rebirth. I saw butterflies, butterflies. I have to show you this. Butterflies. This to me is representative of love, friendship. Thank you, Debbie, for this. And also renewal. There's so much that we need to keep in mind about this journey because it's really about growth and evolving our souls. So with that, I'm kind of free-forming this, but we are going to look at both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We're going to look at the overarching energies around each twin, their feelings about the connection, their current circumstances, and then we're going to look collectively at what does the future look like for the collective, what are the obstacles, what needs to be conveyed, what are their emotions, thoughts, and words, and then we'll get some advice and guidance, okay? So let's take a look at the overarching energies in this connection for the collective. Spirit, thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel for the messages for the Twin Soul Collective. What needs to come through for this group of twins, please? I just saw 555. Change is coming. Energies around the Twin Soul Collective, please, Spirit. Anything else, please? Okay. Manifestation. Wow. I want and I'm going to get. Practice the law of attraction to attract what you want into your life. What we think is what we create in our physical reality through thought, meditation, and daily affirmations. Equally so, this is reminding us to keep our thoughts positive. What we put out, we get back. And if we put out positive energy, we get positive energy in return. Likewise, you get it. So, meditation practice. Meditation calms the mind and opens communication to spirit. Daily practice is recommended to center yourself. Interesting energy. I'm feeling like this is a deepening of one's spiritual practice, higher consciousness. This is connecting to the divine. This can even open up messages from spirit, telepathy. Wow. If you're not practicing this, take this as encouragement to do so. Wow. Self-actualization. You're on the road to achieve your full potential. Understand your core strengths and use them to your advantage. What I'm getting with that energy is there have been situations amongst the collective where people have been in a lower vibrational energy, where people have played small, where people have succumbed to temptation and stuff, you know, and this is really about empowerment and being able to overcome that, surmount those difficulties. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else. We're going to continue looking at the overarching energies for the Twin Soul Collective. What else, Spirit? What else is going on with the Twin Soul Collective at this time? Of course. Yes, that's what I just said. Anything else? Wow, beautiful energy. Wow. Wow. Is that it, Spirit? Yep. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck, the honoring path. In the realm of intention, doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. Look at this. Your higher self. Yep, that's what I got. I feel as though this is a rising up. Higher vibration, love, better choices in life. I mean, let's apply this both, you know, spiritually and 3D. This is about making good choices for ourselves, doing the right thing. Wow. Look at this heart chakra illumination. It's beautiful. And the green. I love that. Okay. Okay, well, let's take a look at the Divine Feminine. Strongest energies around the Divine Feminine at this time, Spirit. Anything else? Wow, I have a feeling, they just said yes, they know what I'm thinking. This is going to be a short, sweet, really, really straightforward reading. A lot of times there's some really, you know, wishy-washy, convoluted energy. Something tells me that there is going to be some really straight communication from Spirit. Wow, justice. Justice. So, The divine feminine is sitting in an energy of balancing themselves out. This is that inner work, self-healing, maintaining a good balance in their life. This is healthy reciprocity. This is fairness. This is overcoming. And this can even be wanting some sort of, justice in a situation. For just a few of you, this can be balancing out your life after maybe even divorce. Okay, wow. So let's take a look at the lessons, because there's a lot of them. So let's take a look at the divine feminine's soul journey. What has the feminine learned, Spirit? Anything else? Wow. Really? Okay. I'm going to put them back. Okay. Bottom of course, bottom of the deck, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I'm sorry to laugh. That's funny. Okay, we have, wow, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I feel like this is seeing through illusion, because this is what the feminine's journey has taught them. And I feel like the clearer we look at a situation, the more we can understand the path forward. I'm getting a strong sense of cutting through illusion. Okay, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Wow, and there's that justice energy. Envy. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So if by any chance the feminine has been sitting in an energy of, why me? Why is everything happening so perfectly for other people? There might be a little bit of that. Maybe wondering, why do I have to go through this? There might have been a little bit of, a little self-pity for some. That may not resonate with everybody. Let's take a look at what would the divine feminine like to convey to the divine masculine. What is going on deep inside of the divine feminine regarding this connection? Anything else, please? Bottom of the deck, only you. I have reached a decision and I choose you. Okay, so we have two cards. Purpose. I know you are in my life for a reason. There is something significant we are meant to show each other. So what I feel is a sense of patience, a sense of understanding that there is a higher purpose to the relationship, that the divine feminine is understanding that perhaps because this journey can be long and arduous and there's a lot of external circumstances, the divine feminine has likely pulled back from expectations, knowing that some of the intricacies around the connection and external circumstances have to play out in a way that is really out of the divine feminine's control. So I think the feminine is understanding that there's so much more to this, that there is something that because of the way you reflect one another, that there's a significant reason for sticking it out, perhaps. Okay. Promises. I can't tell you when, I can't tell you how, but I can assure you I will. And I feel like this is the divine feminine's commitment to the connection. And, not that it's encouraged that people put their lives on hold, but I think that there's a steadfastness to the divine feminine that I think is coming through here. Wow. Let's take a look at the Divine Feminine's heart space. What can you show us, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, let's see what we've got. All right, we have consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Now, this is interesting because we have balance, and sometimes as a reader, balance when supported by other cards can really be about home, foundation, marriage, maybe divorce. The Divine Feminine may be concentrating on stability, work, other commitments in addition to this connection. Maybe the Divine Feminine is really evaluating, speaking to this, look at how committed you are to love. What is my role? What am I doing now? What am I doing long term? So I feel like this is sort of I'm taking this seriously, kind of an energy. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. There's a lot wrapped up in this. I feel like there's confusion. There's a little bit of frustration, perhaps, maybe even anger. There's a need to acknowledge it in a healthy way, to feel it and release it. Don't hang on to negativity. If you've been sitting in sort of a negative emotion, a longing, this why kind of energy, I think that it's healthy to understand it and embrace it and then let it go. Let it go. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. To me, this speaks to the good and the challenging aspects of the connection. This is also holding out hope that things can turn around, that the connection can come together, that there's a positive outcome regardless of union, that there's healing, that there is this healthy reflection and direction for the future. Wow. So let's take a look at the Divine Feminine's life circumstances at this time. What can you tell us, Spirit, about the collective Divine Feminine's life circumstances? Anything else? Okay. Uh-oh. Sitting in a little bit of ego, maybe? Maybe being too proud to express love. Okay, let's take a look at what came out. Wow. Stuck. So I think this represents not being able to move the mountain. I think that there may be this feeling that it's out of my hands. I'm stuck. I can't do anything about this. They may see the Divine Masculine as stuck. This is also, it can be an energy of being really in your head, Divine Feminines. You may be thinking something through over and over. Maybe you can't get your Divine Masculine out of your head. That's another way to look at this. Lessons. Yep. Spirit said during meditation, the Divine Feminine has done a lot of inner work, a lot of self-healing. Lessons have been learned, very difficult ones, and baked. I'm getting baked. Taking a risk. There's two ways I look at this. This can be the Divine Feminine looking at this connection as risky. This could be the divine feminine throwing caution to the wind. I'm ready to take a leap. I'm ready to do this. The divine feminine may be looking at the divine masculine as, needing to take a risk, needing to take a chance on the connection. Wow. So let's see what the divine feminine will do next. Actions the divine feminine will take as I look at this Queen of Cups, love and compassion. Oh, yay! Emperor, divine masculine energy. What will the divine feminine do next? What actions will the divine feminine take? What actions will the divine feminine take, please? Anything else? At a crossroads, looking to the future, ready to make plans, making decisions. Okay, I'm going to take this like this. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Communication. There can be communication, but perhaps because we have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, there could be a pulling back. I feel like there's a period of quiet, maybe quiet introspection, no talking, waiting to see how things will unfold, because I feel the feminine doesn't think this is in her hands. Oh, I said it again. Sorry. It's just easier. I'm grabbing for a pronoun. I used it. Sorry. Reflecting on the past, perhaps. Six of Cups. Wondering, perhaps, what do I put into this? Reflecting on what has been invested in this. There could be the need for additional healing. I feel like communication, though, may continue. This could also be the energy of movement, perhaps travel. For some reason, though, I'm getting that communication continues, even though this is a very withdrawn and perhaps patient energy. Anything else? What will the divine feminine do next? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, nothing else. Trusting your intuition, divine feminine. The High Priestess energy, a very spiritual energy. This is a deepening relationship to yourself, I'm getting with this, your higher self, to coordinate with this energy. Wow, Temperance, my gosh. Healing, a lot of balancing. Look at this. You have your eye on your Ten of Cups with some regret over the past. I won't go too deeply into it, but I do feel like there is a waiting. There is a waiting in this connection. Okay, so now I'm going to just keep layering it. It's going to get messy. Let's take a look at the divine masculine. Energy around the divine masculine, please. Strongest energy around the divine masculine. Okay. Emperor reversed. I just got disempowered. Wow, that's pretty strong. I'm going to get one more. The divine masculine is not standing in their power. Is this heart chakra? Yes, it is. Heart opening, heart chakra. So I feel as though, they may be looking at their own behavior also. The divine masculine may feel like maybe they've been unfair or manipulative. Maybe that's causing a little bit of grief, sadness, regret. They may be coming into their love for the divine feminine. Okay. I'm just going to layer it, guys. Sorry. So let's take a look at the divine masculine's soul journey. What has the divine masculine learned? Whoa, wow. Bottom of the deck, freedom. What did I say about disempowered? I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Carpe diem. Divine masculine seize the day. You are in charge of you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have abundance. Being limitless, being able to manifest and bring into their lives, their existence, anything they want. I'm feeling a strong energy of needing to embrace the difficulty. Embrace the difficulty and just take charge. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I love that. There's a beautiful release with that. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And forgiveness. I feel like they want forgiveness. In meditation, Spirit said they're realizing the hurt they've caused. And this is also, it involves forgiving ourselves, right? It does. Wow. Okay, let's take a look, a little bit out of order, but let's take a look at the divine masculine's emotional space. 2 in the lap, 10 on the table. Too many. Oh man, that's way too many. Way too many. I can't do that. Let me put them back and try that again. Jumpy. Okay, let's try that again, one at a time. Divine masculine's emotional space, please. Heart space. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Boy, this is all about empowerment, guys. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Wow. Wow. Manifestation. Beautiful. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. I'm getting a strong sense of like everything happens for a reason. What I've been through has only, strengthened my inner resolve. Now I just need to kind of, take charge and keep my eye on the goal, whatever that goal is. For some, it's really wanting to come into close connection, physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. If you're separated, your divine masculine, or those of you who resonate with that, you want to come together. You want to be together. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth or a renewal of this connection, perhaps. Wow. So let's take a look at the divine masculine's circumstances. What can you show us about that? Divine masculine's circumstances, please. Okay, yeah, I totally get you. They're like more. I know, I feel it. I feel it. Woo! And there we go. Change is coming. Bottom of the deck. Okay, wow. Look at that. Filled with sadness, grief, regret. Yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. We have divorce, feeling the separation, perhaps having gone through a separation from a partner. Doesn't have to be. This can just be feeling the loss and separation between the two of you. Children. There may be children. There may be an age difference. They may be coming to terms with some immature behavior. Doesn't have to be. We have navigate carefully, which is a journey, a very long, perhaps challenging, and long-awaited journey. I'm getting literally a journey. Okay, interesting. All right, let's take a look at what the Divine Feminine needs to know about what's going on with the Divine Masculine related to this connection. What do they want the feminine to know? Well, alrighty then. Bottom of the deck, reconciliation. This connection deserves a second chance. We have family wounds. I am unraveling family dysfunction. Union from this day forward. Wow. Wow. They're feeling the separation. The Divine Masculine is feeling the separation. But they're having to get through some of their deep stuff. And this is the journey to recovery. Both on their own deep inner work and recovery in your connection. But they're feeling the separation and want to make it right in so many ways. I like this. It's healthy. Really healthy. Okay, so what will the Divine Masculine do next? And then we're going to look at the future. A nice, long, thorough Valentine video. All right, let's see what we've got. Show us the Divine Masculine's actions. What will the Divine Masculine do next, please? What will the Divine Masculine do next? Wow. Page of Wands, messages, ideas. This can even be an energy of kind of learning something new, coming to terms with something. I'm getting an eager and curious energy with this. I also get travel with this, dressed up in his travel clothes. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. Boy, Spirit, is there anything else? Let's keep going. We have a little more table space. The Sun, beautiful, beautiful energy. Peeking out of the deck, decidedly wanting to come out, we have the Fool. So it could be that the Divine Masculine is understanding what makes them happy. I'm moving toward happiness. This is enlightenment. This is also things coming to light. It could be a revelation of something. Wanting happiness, wanting a positive outcome. There is a really strong positivity that comes through for me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let's take a look at what does Spirit want you to know? What is the Divine orchestrating in your connection? What does the Divine want for the Divine Masculine and Feminine collective? What is the universe's plan for this connection, please? Bottom of the deck, the Loving Man. Playing it safe, taking steps, the honoring path. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at what came out. Okay, well, I picked it up like this. Interesting. So we have victim mentality. This is more empowerment energy, getting rid of the I can't, or, past experiences where people have unnecessarily held us hostage in a situation, or we felt like we couldn't do something. I feel like this is coming to terms with, yes, I can. Yes, I can. We have a consciousness of lack. Boy, interesting. These are both in the realm of consciousness. I feel like this is seeing the void, understanding what's missing, understanding that we need to first be whole within ourselves before we can expect someone else to come into our lives. And, our happiness really starts inside. And I feel like whatever that void is, whatever that thing that's missing is, we have to realize that within ourselves. No one will fill that. If we've been a victim of circumstances, we have the power to move away from that. Peace. I love that. Finding inner peace. That's part of the journey, right? To understand why we've been through what we've been through, to come to terms with some things. So this is peace, making peace with perhaps the past, making peace with family members, making peace in this connection. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at the current dynamic between you. This is my Compassionate Soul deck. If any of you are wondering about my decks, just click on the About tab and they're all listed there. They're all available through my Etsy shop. So let's take a look at the dynamic between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Spoken or unspoken? Let's find out what energies exist in your connection, please. What can you tell us, Spirit? Anything else, please? Anything else? Oh my gosh. I don't want to light the tarot table on fire. Okay, bottom of the deck. Sacred time and space. Create uninterrupted time to reconnect with one another. Eliminating distractions will strengthen your bond. I feel like that's that physical touch energy. There's the desire to be together. There is. There is. But let's see what we've got here. Okay. Wow, guys. So just know this can be applicable in your life, your person's life, or anybody in your circle. This can be family, anybody. So this is either what you're dealing with each other or the influences by other people on your connection. Unraveling dysfunction. Correcting learned patterns will create a healthy foundation for your relationships. Behaviors. It takes two to create a situation. We must be accountable for what we contribute. Wow. Blame. Understanding that we all play a part in how things unfold creates accountability. Honesty and integrity. In all situations, we're setting an example. Say what you mean what you say. Passive role. Someone needs to find their way through this without interference or influence. I feel like this is that hanging back energy, this Four of Swords. If the Divine Feminine is feeling like there's something that has to be done, but I can't do this for my Divine Masculine, or it can be vice versa. The other is saying, I can't help. I can't help. This is your journey. You've got to figure out your journey. But flip it if it makes more sense. Focus. External stimulus can block progress, limit distractions that are not helping you. So this could be family interferences, this could be work, this could be the people around, your connection. There's a need for a very focused energy on, first of all, healing and then making progress. But when that involves one's inner journey, we can't interfere. We can't. There's nothing we can do. but just show love. Show love, show empathy. Setting expectations. There's the need for clear communication. I feel like the Divine Feminine is coming in with this Eight of Wands because I feel that they want progress. They want communication, forward movement, and it takes two to create that. Having a clear vision of the end goal will allow you to focus on how to get there, if I hadn't read that. And if I did, I just read it twice. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the future of this connection. Good old romance angels. What can you tell the Divine Feminine and Masculine about the future of their connection? Bottom of the deck, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's a little bit of encouragement, I feel, for someone who may feel a little stuck. I don't know. Wow. It is safe for you to love. For anyone out there who feels like love hurts, that love is painful, that past hurts might dictate the future, you've got to throw all that out the window. Open up your heart, be vulnerable, express yourself. Don't stay stuck in the past. Take a risk. Appreciate where you've been and what you've learned. Now I'm not just pulling out the Divine Masculine or Feminine. Really, this is for everybody. And I feel like Spirit is saying, if you can open your heart and be loving, forgiving, and compassionate, you'll get that in return. I feel like this is saying that there's a healthy reciprocity to be had. So you have to approach it in a healthy way. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is also a renewal between the two of you, but I'm feeling that the group that I'm connecting with have perhaps not been together. It's just what I'm getting. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Wow. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So Spirit did say that spring will be an important time frame. And I got rebirth with that. Oh, love, accusation when I split the deck. Let's take a look at how things will unfold. What comes next for this group of twin souls, Spirit? What comes next? What comes next, please? Anything else? What comes next for this group? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. Okay, Spirit said take them. Okay, anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck, regain control. And this implies that someone's life was spinning maybe out of control. This is about righting the ship, figuring things out for yourself. Release. Dreaming of you. Passionate romance. Wow. It's going to sizzle. Let's see what we have. Okay, first card out. Beautiful. Fresh start. Fresh start. The title card to my deck, Illumination. Things will come to light. Communication will bring forth the things that perhaps have not been maybe clear. You're both holding on to this connection. This can be an energy of holding on to the past. So if that applies for some of you, let it go. Let it go. Follow your dreams. It's time. Love. Wow. This is embracing the future, knowing that there is some really deep connectedness between the two of you, that there lies a beautiful future in this connection. Maybe its time is the universe saying, leave your past behind. Appreciate it, understand how it helped you grow, and leave it behind. Embrace the new. Okay, wow. So let's take a look at what the divine feminine would like to say to the divine masculine. I didn't have the courage to tell you. Okay. What else? I feel so much passion for you. Let's look at what the divine masculine would like to say to the divine feminine. I really need your warmth and affection. What else? This situation is messy. Eek. Okay. Well, there's some stuff to work through. Let's get some... Actually, I'm going to look at the romantic journey oracles. So where is this headed, Spirit? This connection, divine masculine and feminine collective. What's coming next for this connection? What's coming next for this connection? Bottom of the deck, choosing you. Well, we do have that on both sides, right? I can't tell you when, I can't tell you how, but I can assure you I will. And then union from this day forward. Wow. So we have, whoops, I'll put these away. We have unexpected news, healing one another. Wow. Get to the heart of the matter. And then beneath choosing you, we have insurmountable obstacles. There might be a fear that whatever has happened in the past is a difficult, thing to navigate. Not when we open our hearts, right? Not when we show empathy. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at the Lover's Oracle. What energies are at play between the divine masculine and feminine at this time, Spirit? What energies are at play in this connection? I feel more. Okay. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I love that. That screams rebirth, renewal. Letting the past go, letting circumstances go. There's no sense in holding on to any grudges or difficulties. Wow. Okay, we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. Ain't it the truth? For there you will find true bliss. I think that reminds us that whether or not the connection comes together in physical union, even though the desire is totally there, you're always connected, always. I'm being guided to pull this out one more time. Okay. Okay, and Spirit said this is about advice. All right. For the divine feminine or masculine? Both. Okay, here we go. Keep going, Barbara. Okay, here we go. All right. Yep, you are so connected. You're really never apart. You're really never apart. Telepathy, wow. You feel each other, you hear each other, you sense each other. Wow. Okay, we have self-care. Care for and nurture your earthly body by infusing healthy choices into your life. Watch out for things that can become an unhealthy habit. Disconnecting. You are in need of a reprieve. Take some much needed time alone for healing and rejuvenation. Igniting your passions. Find that something or someone that speaks to your heart, lifts your mood, and sparks your creativity. If related to work, do what you love. Guidance from Spirit. You're in a tough situation, and Spirit is ready to offer guidance if you just ask. This is a really strong reminder that you don't have to go it alone, and Spirit will never intervene. We all have free will. They want us to exercise our free will, but they will help if you ask. Yeah. There's a lot of guided meditation on YouTube that can help you connect with your spirit guides if you're not already connected. I don't know what I'd do without mine, frankly. And if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on Etsy if you'd like, or you can email me. I might regret saying that, but I'll get to them as fast as I can. But I have a playlist that will help you through some guided meditation to meet your guides and to learn to hear them. It's beautiful. I highly recommend it. Incoming messages. There's a message of significant importance coming to you that you may not have been expecting. Listen intently to what is being said. I think it's important to hear Spirit. I think it's important to keep an open mind and an open heart when you're connecting with your divine counterpart, because I think that to be able to open oneself up to delivering what's on their mind and in their heart creates a real vulnerability, and we have to invite that without judgment. I think that's super important. Wow. Okay. Anything from the lighted pathway, guidance, advice, no timing, Spirit, because it just won't matter. But if something needs to come through for someone who's like, wow, that's my situation, then so be it. Guidance and advice for the collective, Twin Soul Collective, advice and guidance, please. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, that's nice. Reconnecting. Look at that. Okay. All right. We have experiencing karmic lessons. Yeah, that's definitely. Careful of obsessive thoughts. Don't overthink it. This feels like the divine feminine energy coming through again, although it could be applicable the other direction. Let your guard down. So this is about being open and receptive, non-judgmental. Make the first move. Don't get into a stalemate situation where you're too proud or too bullish to want to reach out. Okay, I'm going to get out the Mystic Moon deck now. She has a channel on YouTube if you want to check it out if you haven't. I use this a lot for divine counterpart readings. So let's see what else Spirit wants to come through. Future energies. Future energies, please. Divine counterpart collective. Future energies. Anything else? Okay, guys. Pride and ego. Don't stay in a place of ego. Do not. Wow. So, I read these, I'll show you in a minute. I read these cards a few ways. There could be a connection to a current partner. I always respectfully say, if any of us have an ex, we've been the karmic partner. So please understand that every connection teaches us something. We grow from the experiences with other people. It is not a derogatory comment. It is simply that we've all experienced people who have pushed us in some ways for our soul's evolution. So, for those of you in situations where there is a connection to a karmic partner, there could be a separation. There could be a fear of leaving that connection. This can also, if that doesn't apply, this can be a fear that maybe the separation felt in this connection will cause a divide in some way. There can be a fear that this separation between the twins will result in, a falling away of the connection. Okay, I've been told get one more. Okay, there's something else that needs to come through. Balancing the scales. So this is about fairness. This is reciprocity. It can be, perhaps, for some, a divorce situation if there's a marriage. So I feel like on the divine masculine side, there's a lot of big change, a lot of things that they're a little bit afraid to move through. Okay, so let's get some messages from Spirit. Final guidance and advice. I cut the deck and look at that. A divine partner is on your path. This will be a love like you have never known before. That's beautiful. Okay, advice and guidance for the Twin Soul Collective, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, acknowledge and learn from the past. Wow. You need to be honest with yourself about what is going on. So this is, really seeing things clearly. It can be for whomever. If this resonates with you, it's about needing clarity about your situation, needing clarity about the need to break away from things that are unhealthy. Recognize the need to create healthy space between you and someone who is unhealthy. Wow. Yikes. So I feel like this brings up patterns, circumstances, a recognition that it's important to be with the people who build us up, who are healthy for us. So apply that where that makes sense for you. Wow. Okay. Final wisdom for you. Wisdom for the collective, please. Silencing the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. Yeah, and this will help. Meditation practice. I feel like there's still some healing that needs to take place. I feel like we can overthink things when we don't have enough information. I feel like fear is an illusion. Be careful, don't stay there. Okay, wow. Anything else, Spirit? No? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Take good care of yourselves and those around you. Love and light to you. Bye.